All right, welcome back to another episode of Dad's 10 Tech Reviews. My name is Darren, and today I am testing out another camera from Amcrest. As you guys know, we tested out a bullet cam from them the other day, and today I'm going to test out one of their toric cams. So stay tuned. All right, thank you guys for joining me. And if this is your very first time checking us out, definitely hit that subscribe button. Join the Dad's Den Tech Review family, where we really try to focus on helping you guys work smarter, not harder, by giving you guys solutions that are hopefully cost effective, doesn't break the bank, and hopefully add a little value to your life as well. So we do all the heavy testing so you guys don't have to. And I am actually really excited today because, as you guys know in the last video, I really do enjoy my Amcrest cameras. I did use the bullet cam for a little while. It worked out pretty good. And then I had the opportunity also to test out their 5 megapixel toric cam. Functionally, it's pretty much almost the same camera. Some of the features a little bit more enhanced. But before we kind of dive into that, let's go ahead and start with the unboxing so you guys exactly see what comes in the box. Pretty straightforward stuff, but let's do it. All right, so here we have it. A 5 megapixel power over Ethernet toric cam from Amcrest. Here's a box, full night vision, built-in mic, vehicle and people detection. Let's see what it is. Open this bad boy up. You know, I'm really excited about this because the toric cam worked, the bullet cam worked very well, so I'm excited to see how the toric cam works. We got a few little marketing stuff, a quick start guide. This is actually going to be very important. It is the template to actually mount it onto the wall. It does come with an Allen wrench. Yeah, I'm not going to use these screws. I got my own screws I'm going to use. Take this bad boy out of here. Yeah, nice and snug. And there's the power of Ethernet port. All right. It's packaged pretty well. Let's see, it's pretty heavy actually. Surprisingly heavy. Yeah, there we go. It has a built-in spotlight, built-in microphone. Night vision up to, I believe, is up to 50 feet. Yep, there goes the adapter. It's really nice and solid. It has a good little bit of weight to it, and seems very high quality, especially for the price point. Now that we got the unboxing out the way, and we know exactly that comes in the box, this is the star of the show. And there's a few reasons why you guys might opt into getting a toric cam instead of a bullet cam. Number one, it looks a lot better. That is the main reason I enjoyed this so much. Actually, I enjoyed it so much. This is the one they sent us, but this is actually the ones I bought myself. I went ahead and actually purchased some to put around the house. I bought 2 more cameras. But what I do like about this is that it fits nice and neat underneath the eaves of the house, and it doesn't stand out as much. Now, this isn't a motorized unit, so it can't pan and zoom by itself, but you can actually go ahead and angle it multiple directions. It comes with all the tools needed to kind of get it done besides drilling a hole in your wall. Pretty much to adjust this is just the Allen wrench, and you pretty much can adjust it any way you want it to adjust it to. Works out pretty good. So you get a really good range of motion in a nice compact device. This one is powered over Ethernet. So if you guys are looking for a plug and play camera, this is probably not going to be what you guys are looking for. My mother was watching the video and she's like, hey, you know, can I get one of those cameras? Can I set up at your house? And I was like, yeah, I can. There's only one thing. I will have to drill some holes in your walls in order to run cables all over the house. And she's like, nah, don't worry about it. My wife actually enjoys these cameras a lot. She told me I could actually get some more because she does enjoy being able to just kind of keep the cameras up as long as she needs it without it timing out. But since she gave me the go-ahead, I didn't really tell her how much that I'm going to actually have to run cables throughout the house to kind of get to the various sections where she wanted. But The main reason why I enjoy this camera a lot more than, let's say, our Ring camera is great because it is something that is tied in with a home security. It's one set free of $100 for the year. All that wonderful stuff is great. Those cameras kind of get a little expensive from time to time if you don't get them on sale, and these are actually pretty affordable. Now, biggest thing about this over the Ring camera that I enjoy, that's why I'm gonna have both of them, is that I can keep this camera up for as long as I need it to be. So as long as I have it up on my iPad screen or my phone screen, it's gonna stay up, it's not gonna time out. So we wanna put these in the backyard so that when the kids are in the pool, we can kind of keep an eye on them. Another one in the front driveway, so when the kids are out there, we don't have to just be, helicopter parents. Let him do his thing and kind of be able to see what's going on. So really that's what it comes down to, is being able to have kind of like that CCTV, natural TV on the wall. Well, in this case, it'll just be an iPad, but TV on the wall, being able to constantly monitor, because with Ring cameras, they do time out after a while. And that's pretty much one of the biggest downfalls for us, because we do want to be able to kind of have the camera open and just going. So that's a good thing. Setup is pretty straightforward. It's not much different than any of the other Amcrest cameras. So if you ever had an Amcrest camera already, you know exactly what's going to entail. We're going to download the Amcrest Pro app, and pretty much we're going to go from there. Once we have the app downloaded, we're going to go ahead and just click on add a new device, scan the barcode on the back, wait for it to actually set up, create a new username and password. I'm gonna skip that spot for you guys today so you don't have to go through it. If you want to go see it in detail again, check out our last video. The link's gonna be in the description. And boom, we're back up and running just like that. Now here's a few clips of what you guys can see in the daytime, as well as what you guys can now see at the nighttime. To be quite honest with you guys, I didn't really see too much of a difference between this one and the bullet cam that I had before. Actually, the shot that I showed you guys is my entire front lawn, and to be honest with you, it does a pretty good job kind of being able to kind of capture the entire lawn, even though there's no light on I don't really have any street lights on my block. So being able to still see is actually pretty cool. I wasn't really expecting much. Now it does actually has a built-in light built into it, so if you wanted to use it as like a spotlight, if you needed to, you can actually turn that feature on. It works perfectly fine. You can add up to a 256 gig micro SD card inside of it. I don't have any SD cards inside of mine. I just need it for live viewing. So your whole situation will vary, and that's up to you guys how you guys actually want to set it up. But to be quite honest with you, setting up is quite easy. The hardest part is because it is power over Ethernet, it is going to take a little bit more planning. So if you have an older house and you don't know what's behind your walls, it's probably going to be a little bit of a pain to get set up. You might want to actually get a professional to run the wires for you and make life easier. I have a new construction home. I pretty much know where mostly everything is in the wall because we came here almost every single day while it was getting built. And I was able to I kind of know where I want to kind of run everything. Still, it's going to be a lot of wires that ran, a lot of fishing, and it's still going to be a pain. But once it's all said and done, we're good to go. Get yourself a power over Ethernet switch. Depending on how many cameras you're going to set up, it's going to depend how many actual ports you're going to need on that switch. Now, when it comes to performance, honestly, I think it actually works really well. I really don't have any complaints about it. We've never had an issue where the cameras have went offline. I've been using this camera, honestly, for the last about 3 weeks or so, consistently. The kids been outside in the front yard, and we've been able to kind of keep a track of them, kind of see what's going on, especially while I'm working. Sometimes they're able to take the dogs outside and walk the dogs around the cul-de-sac, and I can have this up and I can watch without worrying about it timing out after a couple minutes or 5 minutes or so, whatever it is on the Ring camera. So performance-wise, I'm really actually happy with it. It works really well. Night vision, obviously, you gotta have realistic expectations. If there's not really any light around, it's probably not gonna be the best scenario, and you're still gonna struggle a little bit, but it does have a built-in spotlight if you need to light up an area in some way, shape, or form. You can do an internal storage, or there is a cloud service that I'm not too sure how it actually works. I never explored it. If I find out the information about it, I'll actually drop it in the descriptions down below. Now, cost-wise, honestly, the reason I got another set is because there's a sale right now on Amazon where you can get a pack of 2 for $100. It's about $30 cheaper than it normally really is. So why not? You get a set of two for $100. That's $50 a camera. You can't beat that. It's outdoor rated. It looks pretty good. It's compact and it's able to fit under the eaves of wherever you want to put it. If you want to put it directly in the wall, you can also, and then you can actually move this around if you need to. So you can hang it upside down, you can hang it on the wall. You just have a lot more versatility than you do on a bullet cam. Now, biggest question is, does it get the Dad's Den stamp of approval? And I'll have to say yes. As you could kind of tell, this review is very positive. Really don't have any negatives to say about it. I actually really enjoy it. I enjoyed it so much that I bought 2 more for myself for personal use. The hardest part is going to be for you guys to figure out if you guys really want to do power over Ethernet, because that does add another substantial cost. But overall, this definitely does get the Dad's Den stamp of approval. Like I said, I got 2 more that I got to install. Got to figure out logistically how I want to get it done. But I'm really excited. And I have 1 more camera that I actually have to review as well. That is a big boy. It is a step up from these. But you guys might be interested in it. So stay tuned for a future video. Have a good one, people. And hit that like and subscribe button.